Hi guys, Thomas from WCAS Airsoft Workshop here. In today's video, we have a bit different setting. We are from our usual workbench at our workshop. We are at the beautiful field of Airsoft Ihrisko Jabloňové, and we have a very interesting project to show you guys. What is this basically? This is a WCAS LMG, or in bit more detail, a rebuild kit for the M249 platform. In this particular one for the Spetsnaz M249. Let's go straight into it. What these kits are, they save your weight, they make the gun much more reliable, much more fun, and allow you to use higher RPS, and of course with a much reduced weight. Let's go straight into it. What do these kits do? These kits completely ditch all of the heavy parts that are on the gun, so the whole front assembly is completely stripped out, and we add our custom handguard and our custom PEG, NGAL, DBAL, or Pierce mount, however whichever one you'd like. And we also offer some other variants. In particular, for this gun, the customer wanted a bit thicker one, but we also offer sleeker ones and M-LOK compatible stamped steel ones. But in this case, we aimed for as big of a reduction of weight as possible as we could, so that's why we opted for this setup. Let's go from the front, all right? We have a standard muzzle brake. Regarding the front part, we just kept in the barrel stabilizer, our custom 3D printed top and lower handguard. And let's go to the interesting stuff now. As you can see, the small K logo at the barrel block. This complete kit has been made possible because of, well, 3 companies, which I have to give a huge thanks to. 2 of them. One is Kolibri, which came up with the design overall of the handguard, of the barrel block, and of some of the internals. Huge talented guys. I recommend that you guys check them out. So we have a custom 3D printed barrel block. And I will get to the second company right now, which is Sound Industries, which allowed us to, gave us some inspiration on how to do the M4 adapter. Now, what this barrel block does is it massively reduces the weight, and it allows us, as you guys can see, to mount in a standard M4 chamber. Regarding the specs of the gun, right now we are running around 70 psi with a 300mm 6.03 inner barrel, and we have 1.7 joules with 0.32 gram BBs. Absolutely air efficient, very quiet, and if you want, you can just slap in a amplifier and you can make it very loud to make sure that everyone hears you at the field. Let's go more to the back. We have a Novritsch SSR249 magazine, or the new generation A and K mag. These mags go rather reliably up to 27 rounds per second. In this particular case, we have around 22 rounds per second. Going to the chamber, we have a custom 3D printed feed tube, in which the magazine directly screws in. What is the advantage of this over the standard M249 chamber is that the M249 stock chambers, they have awful alignment and also awfully feed. So this is much better than any of the upgrade chambers that is currently available. Yeah, granted, you don't have this part over here, so you cannot mount your standard M4 mags. However, if I would sacrifice something, I would probably sacrifice that part right there, and because it allows us to make the gun much more reliable, much more accurate. Going to the back, we have a Spare Gloves Wolf mounted inside a completely cut down gearbox to reduce as much weight as possible, and to allow us to run one battery for the engine itself and the second battery for the custom circuit for the magazine. So as you guys can hear, hold on, I will unplug the engine. We have a 2-stage trigger. So the first press winds the magazine, and if I press it even further, then it activates the engine itself. So basically we have a switch, which is a 2-stage switch. So first part activates the engine, second part activates the magazine. This is much better than any other self-winding mechanisms. If you have, for instance, the microphone switch inside your mag, that one is absolutely unreliable, doesn't work after 1 or 2 games. This is hardwired and it works beautifully. Of course, if you want, you can just unplug it, unplug your BB line, and you can store your gun however you'd like. Going to the specifications of the engine, we recommend the Spark Gobs Wolf, of course, because it is the best engine on the market right now. But this kit is very much compatible with any other engines on the market, such as the Polarstar F1, F2, Inferno, or the Jack, for instance. All right, but I recommend that you guys use the Spark Gobs Wolf because it's much more efficient and just overall much better engine. Going to the back, however, we have a shit ton of cables. However, don't get scared because of this. It is very simple. The big DINS connector goes for a standard LiPo battery, and the small JST connector is for the magazine winding itself. I will just throw in the batteries right now, like so. Close up the heat shield, and as you can see, no need to cram any wires, no need to push on anything. It just beautifully, how would I say it, sticks into place because you have shit ton of room because we put out most of the gearbox. Also, as well, I said it many times and I'll say it again, it massively reduces the weight. So let's go over a small shooting demo. As I've said, let's get to the shooting itself. So unfortunately, I ran out of air, so I cannot show you guys any more shooting. However, as you've heard, absolutely wonderful. No problems with the feeding, which is very common for the M249 platform, and very nice and reliable and quiet as well. So, how do we offer these kits? We will offer these kits as a option as a sort of a builder's kit, so you can build it yourself. However, we recommend that you send it to our workshop, which is the West Coast Airsoft Workshop, or WCAS for short, and we can mount this into your gun, or if you'd like, we offer this as a pre-build as well. So I recommend that you guys send it out. However, if you'd like, you can of course do all of the work yourself if you are skilled enough. Going to the back, we have a foldable stock at the back, so if you'd like, we'll also offer a variant with a far selector. So if you'd like, you can really get into the short, small CQB spaces, and when you go outside, you just slap out your stock and you can run it as per usual. So that's about it. Thank you for watching this video, and if you have any questions, hit us up on the West Coast Airsoft Workshop, as a West Coast Airsoft Service on Facebook, or Airsoft Service WCAS on Instagram, or write us an email or write us in the comments. So what do you think about this build in particular? Thank you very much for watching this video, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.